Once you have your completed graph, there's a few things you should do before you decide to turn it in or to print a copy. First, run a spell check. I know this seems kind of redundant because they're not actually writing a full paragraph or a novel, but it's just a good idea. If you're using a PC, you can begin your spell check by hitting the F7 key on your keyboard. Now it's trying to tell me that I've misspelled HCl. Well, I think I got hydrochloric acid right, so I can ignore this word, as well as NaOH. I know DEG is not a word, but it's representing degrees, so we'll ignore that. And it's telling my spell check has been completed. Now, if you're ready to print your graph, and you're going to actually make a hard copy, first, click the actual graph and make sure that it is highlighted. You'll know it's highlighted because there's the border running around the outside, and the chart tools should be visible. To make sure, you can click the print preview icon. If the print preview icon is not listed on top in the toolbar, click File and go to Print. The print preview will then appear. Now, you'll notice that we have the entire graph filling a single page if we select to print. That will only happen if the graph is selected. Back on the Home tab, if I click anywhere in the data, like in column E, and I go to look at the print preview, you'll notice that it is going to print all of the data and only what will fit of the graph on my standard 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. When you print your graphs, click on the graph. And again, use the print preview to make sure everything will look right. Okay? Print one copy of your lab graph for each person in your group. Now, it's best if each person in the lab group creates their own graph. Learning these skills about using Microsoft Excel will help you later in this course and also in other courses. So, don't just let your lab partner do it. You need to do it too. Once you have printed your copies of your lab graphs, click the Save button. You also might want to be clicking Save throughout this process, just in case the computer you're on crashes, there's a meltdown, and electrical surge, your flash drive dies, whatever happens, click Save. Okay? Now, once you have printed your copies, you are going to need to staple them to your lab report sheet. Your lab report sheet should be completely filled out for each experiment, and all supporting calculations are also included in the staple. I will not accept loose leaf paper this time, folks. You must have everything put together in one package. If you have any questions on how to format your graphs or what is to be expected when you turn in your experiment this week, send me an email either via normal email or as a message in Canvas. Either way, get these graphs done. If you have any questions and you're not sure if something looks right or is acceptable, you can send me a copy of the Excel file with your graphs completed, and I can offer my own commentary and offer you some suggestions. So again, if you don't have any questions,